After their embarrassing wildcard loss to Jordan Love and the Packers, the Cowboys Super Bowl drought grows to 28 years, and all of the football fandom is celebrating. So I'll be replacing the entire organization and rebuilding the Cowboys until they win the Super Bowl. And if I can do it in less than 5 years, Jerry Jones has to replace the star with my logo at the 50-yard line. If y'all want to see more content like this, more challenges like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how many years you think it'll take for me to complete this rebuild. So first things first with this rebuild, we're going to get rid of this goofy-ass coaching staff. You're done. You're out of here. Bye. You're trash. Schottenheimer, get away. Go away. And it looks like our defensive coordinator already left. We're going to go ahead and replace these guys with some real heat. The GOAT, Jim Harbaugh. We're going with the legend, John Gruden. And for defense, ooh, some heat. Jack Del Rio. Okay. I like Ron Rivera, though. He was the coach for the Panthers when they went 15-1. I think. Yeah. We'll bring you on, bro. We're gonna make it work. All right, bet. We got our coaching staff. All right, and here's your Super Bowl champion, the Kansas City Chiefs. Nick Bolton is the MVP. Dak Prescott won MVP of the league. Who? Yeah, no, absolutely not. But the Packers went on to be the runner-up. Now, I know we're about to cut the whole team, but I got to do this one right. I got to do this one first. Dak, get your trash ass out of here. Bye. All right, and let's get to work. Let's get down to business to release the squad. Everybody's fired. You can cry to mom. You guys are trash. You guys are ass. So pack up, go home, you're through. I couldn't win a chip with any of you. All right, and that's the whole team. Gone. Nobody left. Everybody is gone. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had to take screenshots of the team to make sure I don't accidentally re-sign any of these guys in free agency. But that's the squad, and Jim Harbaugh has the daunting task of getting a dominant squad in free agency that isn't the old Cowboys squad. Baker Mayfield, we need you for 3 years, at least. Oh, yeah, I want Austin Eckler. I want Cam Akers. Fuck him, I'll talk about. Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam. We're also going to go after Calvin Ridley. We need Calvin. Micah's still available. You strong-ass bitch. You're a Cowboy. You're a former Cowboy. I'm not falling for that. But you know who's not a former Cowboy? Fletcher Cox. Get his old ass in here. Cheetah Bay Awuzie, you look like you're our new starting guy, bro. The AFC South just got crazy. CeeDee Lamb and Dak both in the AFC South. Deron Bland also in the AFC South. The AFC South just got everybody. All my boys jumped. Shaq Martin. Tennessee had money. Zach. Dak. Deron Bland. But let's look at the roster. Baker, Joe, Austin, and Cam. We're going to get one more running back. We might get Zeke, bro. We might get Zeke. We got 5 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Noah Fant, 2 linemen in every category. Only 1 left in, 3 right ends, so I can probably move somebody around. 2 defensive tackles, 3 middle linebackers, 3 right outside, 3 corners. Definitely need more corners. Might target some in the draft. 2 free safeties, 2 strong safeties, a kicker, a punter. Boy, this ain't gonna take me no 28 years, bro. I'm about to beast this shit, bro. I don't even think I need to make no trades, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Next is the draft. We're just gonna get to the draft, man, because I'm gonna see what I need. I definitely want some more help on defense. We're 77 overall, which I'm actually not that mad about. Hey, Princely. Okay, Princely. Let's go. Hidden dev trait. Eichenberg. That's hey. It's Eichenberg. Tommy Eichenberg. You know you got to have a little boy that's the face of the team. They hold my man Tommy Eichenberg, bro. But he looked like he could be a Cowboy. Garrett Schrader, 7th round pick. We'll pick him up. We'll pick Garrett Schrader up. I'm liking that. I'm feeling that move there. 7th round. He was looking pretty solid. And then end of the draft. 1st round pick, Princely Umamomalin. 70 overall. Scheme fit. Hidden dev trait. Bucky Irvin, 75 overall, elusive back. He is right up there with the starters. He could low-key steal snaps from Austin Eckler. He's right up there. Roman Wilson, 68 overall, but he has a hidden dev trait as well. We'll see if he progresses at all over the offseason. Cam Akers went up 8 overalls. Cam Akers about to be the star. Princely went up. All right, and we didn't have too many draft picks in this draft, but I am excited about a few guys. I'm excited about Princely Milan, the rookie out of Florida, 6'5", 255, 22 years old with a hidden dev trait. He had good progression in the offseason, got to a 76 overall. I'm excited to see what he does for the team. And also Roman Wilson out of Michigan. I mean, we all know the impact he's had on the team in real life. They went to the national championship and won it. He also has a hidden dev trait. He's at the bottom of the depth chart, but he may be able to progress over this year and do something for the Cowboys during this rebuild. So we'll see. 79 overall coming into this regular season. I don't have much. 79 overall coming into the season. I don't have many expectations. I don't think we'll be dead last, but I don't think we'll be the greatest ever. But I mean, 79 overall is a good place to start, and let's see how we do. And that is not bad at all. 3-4. We're doing better than the Eagles. We just came off a loss to them, but we're doing better than the Eagles at 3-4. And let's look around the league and see how we're matching up. Baker Mayfield, 1,500 passing yards, 10 touchdowns through 7 games. Cam Akers is not doing the best, 405 rushing yards. We could be doing better. And Cedric Wilson is our leading receiver. Let's take a look here. Baker Mayfield is doing game management. Austin Eckler leads the team in rushing touchdowns. Bucky Irving, we got to do better. Now, Calvin Ridley must have been hurt. My man didn't do shit all season. Let's go to the playoffs. And not the year that we wanted to have. We finished 5-12 at the bottom of the NFC East. Baker Mayfield was average through the air, and that's not going to get us to the Super Bowl. But we do have something to build for next year, as Princely Milan has been revealed to be a star. But let's see how this year ends out. And the Steelers win the Super Bowl. Steelers now 7-time Super Bowl champs, matching Tom Brady's number. Patrick Mahomes MVP again. Jamar Chase, Offensive Player of the Year. Max Crosby, Defensive Player of the Year. Caleb Williams, the new Patriots quarterback, Rookie of the Year. We got to get some players up here, and I think we will soon. I think we're going to really attack this offseason, re-sign these players, and really spend this cap money, $188 million in cap space. We're going to spend that to really get some players on this team to boost our depth. Travis Hunter. Damn. Cam and Austin Eckler must have both been on IR, because here they are back. Cam, Austin, Bucky at the bottom. I think if our running backs stay healthy this year, we will have that 1,000-yard rusher. We just lost both guys to injured reserve. They're back and healthy. Let's resign these players and get on to free agency. That's what I'm most excited about before the draft. Left guard, we're going to go after Josh Jones just to see what they got for you, boy. Let's look at our roster again. Quarterback, halfback, hella receivers, hella tight ends. Left tackle, left guard, center, right tackle, right guard, left end, right end. We need another defensive tackle, another right end, another left outside linebacker. Got the 4th overall pick. The 4th overall pick can either be Shador or it could be Travis Hunter. That's really what it boils down to. It could either Shador or Travis Hunter. I think Baker Mayfield stunk it up this year. I think if I can get a franchise guy, I'm going to take it. But let's go ahead and spend more of this money. Let's go ahead and spend more of Jim. Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Where's my money? We did sign some big-ass contracts. $52 million for Chris. We got Chris Godwin. Shout us out getting Chris Godwin. We were dead last in offensive points per game after being number 1 last year. But 5-12 is better than I thought. I thought we would have been like an easy 0-17 maybe. I thought we would have been in the toilet We're just going to see what happens in this draft. Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter are on the board. And I might make a trade. Fuck it. We're just going to go into the... No one has money. All right, let's make some moves. Travis Hunter is available, but so is Shador. But Shador, they're saying he's a second, third round talent. I love that for him. Because that means we're going Travis Hunter. We got Travis Hunter. That's cool. This might not be the year we get a starting quarterback. This might not be the year. We want to be sure we're getting smart. Marvin Jones Jr. from Georgia, 6'5", 250. We just got to get some heat. We're striking out in the draft. No one I got, man. Just Travis Hunter. No one I got here of noteworthiness. Just Travis Hunter. This is a corner-heavy draft. Jackson Dart is still available. They're saying he's undrafted, though. I don't want to waste my time drafting quarterbacks every year if that's not the guy. Ennis Rakestraw, Carson Steele, Trevor Woods. Trevor Woods from Colorado. You know that's my boy. If you followed along with Logan Wolf, you know that that's my boy, Trevor Woods. And our last pick is going to go to Sean Dallas because his name is Sean Dallas. All right, that's it for this draft. Ooh, Sean Dallas. So not too much to write home from in this draft. We did get Travis Hunter, who should be a superstar. He should also be able to play kick returner, punt returner, and be our starting corner. But that's it. But let's go ahead and load up into this player progression report and see how much our players have progressed. You see Cam Akers going up 2 more overalls. Our right tackle going up to a 77. Our first-round pick from last year, Princely Uman Malayan, going up to an 81 overall. Travis Hunter going up 1 overall. Still don't know what his development trait is. We'll find that out. Hopefully he has a good season. Garrett Schrader's not that far behind Baker Mayfield. It could become a situation where Garrett takes Baker's spot if Baker doesn't perform well. Cam Akers is still the starting guy. Bucky is still number 3, coming in as a day 1 starter. Sean Dollars is a future starter. Oh, look at this. Okuda, Travis Hunter, Chidobe Awuzie. Now, there wasn't too much to write home about from this previous draft, but we did get Travis Hunter with the 4th overall pick, and he has a hidden development trait. We know him to be a star at Colorado. We'll see what Madden thinks of his abilities and if he could turn into a star for the Dallas Cowboys. With all that being said, let's get into year 2. I'm hoping that we could do a little bit better this year. We are 1 overall better in each category, but we should be in a pretty weak division. Even though the Giants went 14-3 last year, I'm hoping that we can at least finish 2nd in the division, potentially sneak it to the wild card. Let's get right into it. And what a turn of events. We are actually at 4-3, leading the division. I called it. I said we were in a weak division. We're sitting at 4-3, and you know we got to take a look at the stats so far to see how we're ranking up against the rest of the league. Baker Mayfield doing much better, 6th in the league in yards, 9th in touchdowns. Sean Dollars is actually getting some tick. Sean Dollars is actually our leading rusher. I don't know what happens, but we always end up getting a bunch of injuries with our running backs, and they always end up on injured reserve for most of the season. We got to look at that and see if these guys are good to go. God damn. Cam Akers, Bucky Irvin, Joe DeBerry. But let's finish off the year. And after starting 4-3, we finished 7-10, and the Eagles somehow move up to the top of the conference to win it all. Looks like we finished the season with the victory. I ain't never seen that shit before. That's cool as hell. They do videos and shit. Baker Mayfield turned it around and went crazy this year with 4,500 passing yards, 28 passing touchdowns, 5th in passing yards per game, 5th in defensive rush yards per game. We actually played solidly. We just couldn't stay healthy. 2 of our running backs on injured reserve for the entire season, and we just can't have that. Cam Akers has had 2 back-to-back years cut short due to injury, so we just can't have that. That's what's making the rebuild tough right now, is just healthiness. Now, cap is going to be a problem for us, and it looks like we're kind of stuck, plateaued at this 80 overall. We're going to still have to hit the draft pretty hard. We might have to reevaluate some of our weapons. On offense, Cam Akers stays injured. Now, I can do one of 2 things. I can turn injuries off, or I can just step away from Cam Akers. He stays injured. He's had 2 back-to-back years look like they've been derailed by injury. The last 3 years, if you go back to Minnesota, so he just can't stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy. Peppers needs to have had a good year. 71 tackles, not too far off. Had 2 interceptions. So on par. Not a terrible year. Now, Calvin Ridley, we dumped a lot of money into Calvin Ridley. He got hurt last year. Bounces back this year with 85 for 11, 25, and 6 touchdowns. That's not bad at all. I can deal with that. That's enough to keep him around another year. His best year since 2020. I can keep him around. But we might have to part ways with Akers. You see, we brought in so many other running backs just to help out with the injuries. We got rid of Eckler. That's going to be something to look into. Now, we cut Roman Wilson. Looks like our CPU cut Roman Wilson. Who knows where Roman Wilson is at this point? I was really looking forward to using him, but our 2 guys that I'm most excited about definitely going to be Princely Uman and Travis Hunter. I think by far they're the best 2 guys on this team, built through the draft, of course, and I think that once we get a franchise quarterback, I think we'll be in the money to really make moves. We got to get a young receiver, too. Roman was too low rated. We got to get a young receiver because we got to save some money here. We're dumping a lot of cap into these top 2 guys, and they got to stay healthy. There's a lot of pressure on them to succeed. Campbell kind of took over in relief for those guys in between injuries. He had 48 catches, which is on par. He had 55 last year. So that's about on par with what he's been doing for us. So we got to keep our guys healthy. But with limited cap, we're kind of in a pickle with what we can do. We want to rebuild this team sooner rather than later. 7 wins is better than 5 wins, so we're moving in the right direction. But I feel like we're quite a ways away from being a Super Bowl team. And the Jaguars get their first ring. Andre Cisco is the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow gets a league MVP. Isaiah Pacheco, Micah Parsons with the Rams. I'm surprised the Rams aren't better than what they are because they got Micah Parsons and number 99, that beast of a lineman. But the cap room is really killing us. No cap. But I got faith that Jim Harbaugh can turn it around. So we're going to keep him around. We're going to go right into this offseason and see what moves we can make this year. We don't have any cap room to sign anybody, so we got to go ahead and restructure these contracts. That seems pretty painless to go through and restructure everybody. Cam, you get hurt too much. You're about to go. Bye-bye. What about Brewer? Ah, here we go. Okay. Shit. Why didn't it just have that available from the beginning? I forgot I had Noah Font. What have you been doing? Hey, 82 for 961 and 8 touchdowns. There we go. He was trash. He had his best year. With us. But we're here to do one thing right now, and that's save money. Golly. 2 third-round picks. 4 picks in the 7th. 4, 5, 6 in the 7th. We need to get another first or swap first. I want a new quarterback. Baker threw for 4,500, but Baker's in his 30s now, and I don't trust Baker. $22 million in cap space. We might not be able to get any free agents. We got to get Noah Fant back. He did his thing. Oh, Noah, you bitch. Oh, my God. Everyone's testing free agency. Yes. Jeff Okudah's coming back. I'm willing to sacrifice everyone else. We got to trim fat anyway. We got to go after some heavy hitters. I don't even know what to do in free agency. 46 people on the team. I said we go after absolute necessity. Let's see who's available. Can't afford them. Might as well just go to the draft and draft people. How do I have even less cap room now? Well, that was a waste. I can't afford shit in free agency. So we're going to go right to the draft, and we're going to see if we can get that franchise quarterback. Because once we get to the playoffs, we are doing everything in our power to win that Super Bowl. Are there any quarterbacks left for us? Any quarterbacks? Dante Moore, they're saying he's a 2nd to 3rd round pick. Then there's Nicholas Iamaleava. We don't even know. We're going to go with Deshaun Womack. Just to fill a need, we got to write in Deshaun Womack just to fill a need. And we're hoping that quarterback is still available. We're hoping that he's still available here, and he's gone. Ryan Jankowski is a potential undrafted free agent out of Akron. He's asked. We don't have a quarterback. It's so hard to get that quarterback because we're not drafting high enough. All the good quarterbacks are already off the board. At this point, we're just trying to get the best players that we can. Something. We got to get something. AJ Halsey, we need a tight end because Nick Fant said deuces. Like, he just said, I'm out of here. And my man said, I'm out. Yeah, I gave y'all my best year. Nick Fant said, yeah, I gave y'all my best year, but respectfully, fuck y'all. I'm out. And now we're asked out. Popeye Williams. I love that name. Somebody took the quarterback that I was going to go after. Now, they got Sam Huard here. He's a day 3. Undrafted talent. All of these guys are undrafted talents, which means they're available, but I got to get them now because I don't have any cap space to sign anybody any other time. We're going to reach for Sam Huard. And we're just filling gaps and praying that some of these guys can progress. Because for some reason, our cap room is not increasing. And we're just broke. We're broke as hell. And we're even worse this year. 75 overall across the board. We got even worse. We just couldn't afford to keep anybody. And I don't understand how we literally restructured everybody's deals. And we only have $15 million in available cap space. I'm just not getting it. And I don't care for anybody in this draft. All of these guys are disposable. All these guys are disposable. I'm hoping that at the very least, some of them progress, but I'm not at all sold on a single guy coming out this year. And I think this might be a year we end up drafting number 1 or number 2 overall, which is good, though, because we need that. We need to get a number 1 quarterback. I don't know what's going on here, but drafting later in the order, all the good quarterbacks are gone by the time we get to pick 7 or pick 8. So maybe we need to be in the top 3 to actually get a quarterback. Baker Mayfield is not going to be the guy to get it done. But with all that said, it's time to see what the progression is yet again and to see if any of our players turn into stars. And Garrett Schrader is a 72 overall now, the quarterback we drafted a few years ago. So he may be looking to take over for Baker Mayfield sooner rather than later. Princely Uman Malalen is a superstar X Factor now, 89 overall. That is huge. He's the best player on the team. I told you I was looking forward to him doing his thing and progressing. He's the best player on the team. Popeye Williams is a 74 overall now, jumping up. That's actually surprising. Cam Akers is back. Let's see if he can stay healthy this year. Ooh. All right, so this is the lineup coming into season 3. Baker Mayfield at quarterback. We got Jake Johnson at fullback. Cam Akers is back. Let's see if he can stay healthy. Justice Haynes is behind him. We got Goodwin. We got Calvin Ridley. But we were somehow able to pick up Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't know how we did that. I guess that's the perks of running Phil roster. The CPU went ahead and did that for us. The defense. Our boy Princely is now at 89 overall X Factor. We got some good big hog mauls down there on the interior line. Harrison Phillips and Hill. Owuzi's on the outside, cornerback 1. Travis Hunter regressed to a star, but he's still a 76 overall at CB2. And we got a decent linebacking core now. Eckenberg hasn't progressed much at all like I would want him to. We got Williams, Bush, Gibson, and then we got Jabril Peppers at free safety. I'm hoping that we can match our wins from last year, or at the very least just tank altogether so that we can get a high first-round pick and get ourselves a quarterback. That's what we need. Coming in at a 78 overall, we have regressed. And we're just going to skip this season. I got a lot of faith that we won't do much. So we're just going to see. And somebody wants B.J. Hill. They're going to give us another corner. We don't need any more corners. B.J. Hill is taking up $10 million in cap space, but we don't need any more corners. I can promise you that. I'm cornered out. We got about 13 on the roster. I'm cornered out. But we're just going to go and see what's waiting for me in the playoffs. Oh, shit. We have made the wild card at 9-8. 9-8. I don't know what we did, but we are 9-8. And we're going to look at the stats from around the league. Baker Mayfield, 4,300 yards passing, 26 passing touchdowns, a 98.1 passer rating. only 8 interceptions. He's protected the ball well. We're still very much running back by committee on this team. Still very much running back by committee. I don't know why no one wants to take over, but Godwin showing that he wants to be the guy. 91 catches, 1,373 yards, 11 touchdowns. Calvin Ridley did nothing. Smith-Schuster did nothing. Kobe Parkinson, okay. Okay. Tyler Boyd, okay. Jake Johnson, all right. Look, the team is looking okay. Let's look at the defensive stats. Princely, you man million. 14 and a half sacks to lead the team by a long shot. Melifonwu, 7 interceptions. I don't know why everyone's names are so crazy. We picked up Xavier Woods at some point during the season. I'm assuming that Jabril Peppers got hurt because now we got Xavier Woods. And, hey, man, it was enough to go 9-8, and we're in the playoffs. And you know what that means? It's time to see if we can win the Super Bowl. And as you look at this NFL playoff bracket for the 2026-2027 season, the Cowboys are coming in at the 6th seed, meaning that we'll have to win 3 games on the road if we want a shot at that Lombardi Trophy. And we're coming out here live from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we start our Super Bowl chase in this wild card matchup against the Carolina Panthers. And all of the hard work in the offseason, all of the injuries, all of the grinding, finally got us to this moment, and we got a chance to go up against Bryce Young and this young Panthers team and see if we can take our next steps to the Super Bowl. First, we'll have to get this third down conversion, and Cam Akers will do just what he needs to do to get the first down. But we'd be faced with another third down just a few plays later, and Baker Mayfield would be looking for Chris Godwin across the middle, and he would miss the mark. That'll force our field goal unit out in the field, and we'll take the easy 3 points to give us an early lead in this game. Bryce Young will get his first opportunity on offense, and he'll drop back on first down, look to the right side of the field, and find his receiver for a 7-yard gain. And we'll need to show that we can be dominant with our front 7 this game, but number 38 will get the ball, and he'll gouge us up the middle for a big first down. And that's why he's the league leader in rushing yards. And it doesn't stop there, because Bryce Young will be in the gun, and he'll hand the ball off to Allen again, and he'll get yet another big gain. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they stay on the ground all game. But on first down, Bryce Young's going to come out looking to pass, and he's going to look for his receiver, and Jabril Peppers is there with the deflection. Great play. But they would get down to the 1-yard line, and Bryce Young will come up with 5 wide and have someone wide open for the touchdown. Justin Ross putting the Panthers up. And we get into the fourth quarter with Carolina holding a 1-point lead and us trying to get the run game going, and Justice Haynes will get stopped before getting back to the line. And with our playoff hopes hanging in the balance, Baker Mayfield needs to make a play, and he finds his rookie tight end, Jake Johnson, down the right sideline, getting in the field goal range. Huge play. And now the Cowboys have a couple cracks at it. With 4 minutes left to go in the game, 2nd and 2, Justice Haynes will get the ball again, and he will just barely get the first down. And you got to be thinking about clock management here. 2nd and 12 with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left. Baker Mayfield will find Cam Akers on the left sideline. He'll break a tackle and stay in bounds, making it 3rd and 4 with the clock running. And with the game on the line, Baker Mayfield making adjustments, and he'll drop back. Looking to make a play, he'll scramble to the right. He has Jake Johnson wide open, but he overthrows it out of bounds, and that's 4th down now. And the field goal unit is back on the field, but this time we'll shank it. We'll shank it wide right. And the Carolina Panthers hold a 1-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go. And we got to get a stop here. We have to get a stop. Bryce Young looking for a man, and he has Mike Evans who breaks the tackle. And Mike Evans is down the right sideline. No one will catch him, and he will waltz into the end zone for a 79-yard score, putting the Panthers up by 8. Baker Mayfield will have a chance to answer, and he's looking deep down the left sideline for Calvin Ridley, but that is out of his reach. Now, the Cowboys really need to make a play here, but on this 2nd and 10, they'll just take the easy screenplay, pick up what the defense gives them, and get the first down. But we're not going to be able to get into the end zone off screenplays, and on this 2nd and 10, with less than 2 minutes left to go, Baker Mayfield will find Chenault up the right sideline. He'll throw a juke, but he will get tackled in bounds. And with the clock still ticking, Baker Mayfield will go right back to that play, and he has Chenault wide open again on the right sideline, and this time he gets pushed out of bounds to stop the clock. And on 3rd and 10, you got to know that it is 4-down territory. Baker Mayfield will drop back. He has a man wide open, but it is incomplete. And they have to go 4 on 4th. Baker Mayfield looking for a man to make a play. It's Calvin Ridley on the curl route, getting the touchdown, bringing the Cowboys within 2 points. And it all comes down to this 2-point conversion. Baker Mayfield under center. He will drop back and he is hit and fumbles. And the Carolina Panthers hold on up by 2 with 1:02 left to go. All they have to do is get 1 first down and this game is over. Allen is tackled for a 3-yard gain. On 2nd and 7, Bryce Young will hand the ball off to Allen again. Allen cuts up the gut, but he is tackled short for 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, Bryce Young dropping back. He will throw the ball, and that is an incompletion. And the Dallas Cowboys have one more chance. Baker Mayfield dropping back, rolling to the right. He has a man. That is Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley will get down past the midfield line. This game is so exciting. What will happen? At the 41-yard line, Baker Mayfield dropping back. Under a minute left, he has Godwin. Godwin will throw the juke, and he will get tackled. That'll put the Cowboys in field goal range. All they need is a good kick, and that'll seal it. Cowboys will sneak out of Charlotte with a 1-point victory on the road in this crazy wild card matchup. Mike Evans tried to put it away early in the 4th. Baker Mayfield wasn't having it. Calvin Ridley with that clutch 4th down touchdown catch, the clutch defensive stop, and then Baker Mayfield drove down the field to put them in field goal range. Here we are now in the divisional round with the number 1 seed New York Giants, and this is a heated NFC East rivalry. We're here on the road in the Meadowlands at MetLife Stadium, and we got to put on a show because a win here will put us one step closer to that elusive Super Bowl trophy, and we're ready. The Cowboys will score first and go up 3-0, and it is 4th and 3 with the Giants going for it. Number 10 is dropping back. That is not Eli Manning, and it is tipped, and the ball will come right back to the Cowboys, who are driving late in the 2nd quarter, and Cam Akers will rip through the defense, getting down to the 1-yard line. The Cowboys will come out in the gun with Godwin at running back, and he will dive into the end zone for the touchdown, and that'll put the Cowboys up by 10. Godwin has been a star so far this playoff run. And all we got to do is come out here and get a stop before we go into the locker room at half. And Colston Loveland will make the catch across the middle, and he is wide open. 70-yard touchdown. And that is just bailing the Giants out, and we go into the locker room only up 3. And we got to come out here in the 3rd and make a play early. Cam Akers will read his blocks, and he will get up to the 1st down marker. And with momentum on our side, we got to make a play here. And on 2nd and 16, Baker Mayfield will run the play action. And he has Calvin Ridley wide open coming across the middle. And Calvin Ridley will get down in the field goal range. And Baker Mayfield is carving this defense up as he drops this beautiful pass over the top to Boyd. And when we need to play the most, we got our rookie tight end, Jake Johnson, coming across the middle, getting the touchdown catch to put us back up by 10 in this playoff game. And we are shocking the number 1 seed right now on the road, playing out of our minds. And right after a turnover, we're back deep into the red zone again, and Baker Mayfield will find Godwin on the corner route, and that is his 2nd touchdown of the game. And we are now up 24-7 on the road against the number 1 seed. But the Giants are not going to give up that easy, as late in the 4th, they drive down the field, and the quarterback will find Harbor on a beautiful touchdown hookup to make it a 10-point game. But all we got to do is run the ball, as Cam Akers will get the ball here, and he will pick up the 1st down with ease as we get down to 3 minutes left in the game. And on the very next play, Justice Haynes will get the ball, and he will pick up the 1st down with ease. And Cam Akers will finish it all off, taking the ball, getting right through traffic into the end zone to give us the 31-14 victory against the New York Giants. We stormed into the Meadowlands, stole the victory, and we are now on our way to the NFC Championship. 3 years into this rebuild, and we are now 1 game away from the Super Bowl. And I told you guys earlier in the video, I said, hey, man, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. The team building aspect is easy for me as we walk into this conference championship game against the Arizona Cardinals, coming on the field, our 3rd back-to-back road playoff game, and we're ready. At this point, we are ready. All the doubters who said we wouldn't make it, hell, I was a doubter. I didn't think we'd make it to the playoffs, but we finished 9-8, and we are knocking on the doorstep of immortality. And the Cardinals are driving, and the quarterback will scramble out to the right, and he will rush into the end zone. And that is Nicholas Iamaleava. I passed on him in the draft, and he made me pay for it. But Baker Mayfield has been balling as he finds Calvin Ridley there on the 3rd and 10 to get the 1st down inside the 20. And we got to get the pass game going in this game. And Baker Mayfield will drop back, and he throws a dangerous pass across the middle to Chris Godwin, but it's a catch. And just like that, the Cowboys are down to the 1-yard line. Baker Mayfield is in the gun, has Cam Akers next to him, hands on the ball. Cam Akers will walk into the end zone untouched. And just like that, we got a tie ball game here in Glendale. And the Cardinals are facing a third down. Ian Malieva is in the gun, and they got to get the conversion here, but we sit in the house, and Popeye Williams is there for the sack, ending the possession. We'll pick up here in the fourth where the Cardinals have taken a 7-point lead, and Baker Mayfield is here on 1st and goal, and he will miss a pass to the left. And on this 2nd down bootleg, he will run out, and he will pick up 5 yards, getting down to the 2-yard line. But this drive will stall out as Baker Mayfield would miss this receiver here on 3rd down. And on 4th and goal from the 2, he will throw it to Chenault, and it is tipped, and the Cardinals will take back over on offense. And we desperately need a stop here as Ian Malieva will get popped by Popeye Williams for the safety, making it a 5-point game, and Popeye Williams has been having a game. And now Baker Mayfield gets a chance to answer, and he will find Godwin across the middle. Godwin gets down to about the 30-yard line, and we are on the move. And the Cowboys really have to make a big play through the air here as Baker Mayfield drops back, and he has the rookie Jake Johnson over the top, getting tackled inside the 10-yard line at the 7. And Dallas has a chance to take the lead late. Baker Mayfield dropping back, and he will find Godwin for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield's first touchdown pass of the game. Godwin has scored yet again in this postseason as the Cowboys take the lead. And it'll come down to a 2-point conversion here to make it a 3-point game. Baker Mayfield will drop back, and he will find Godwin, who clutches up, giving the Cowboys a 3-point lead late here in the 4th. Now, Ian Malieva will have a chance to answer on 3rd and 10, dropping back, looking for a man across the middle, and he finds him, and that is a big gain down to midfield. And the Cowboys, we really got to get them off the field here. Ian Malieva will drop back again, finds a man to the left, and it is dropped, and that is clutch defense by Okuda. And on 3rd and 10, Ian Malieva has to go to the air, and Popeye Williams is there for another sack, his 4th of the game, coming up big in this playoff matchup. And all we have to do now is eat the clock. Cam Akers will take the handoff, pick up a 1st down. And we're going to keep riding that pony. Baker Mayfield will come out on 2nd and 7, and he will hand the ball back off to Cam Akers, who will pick up yet another clutch 1st down here late in the 4th. But now it's a 3rd and 19, and Baker needs a play. And who is he going to go to? Just his star rookie tight end, Jake Johnson, who gets us down to the 25-yard line. And with 1:20 left, we need a big 1st down to end this game, and Cam Akers will do just that, getting just enough to win the game for the Cowboys, and we will book our ticket to the Super Bowl. And I know I said that I wasn't impressed with this rookie class, but Jake Johnson and Popeye Williams have really showed up here and single-handedly helped us win this game and propelled us to the Super Bowl. And now we are on our way, staring at immortality. And we will face the Tennessee Titans, who are pretty much Dallas Cowboys 2.0, as they have Deron Bland, Dak Prescott, and DeMarcus Lawrence on their team. But I tell you, wouldn't it be sweet if we could come here in the Super Bowl and get the victory against a bunch of former Cowboys, proving that I am the better GM here, I have the better eye for talent. And as we see our boys run out on the field, we are now one step away from immortality. Baker Mayfield has been playing out of his mind, and we're going to get right into the Super Bowl because it is time to etch our name in history. And we will start with the ball first. Coming out on 1st and 10, Baker will have the play action, and he will have Godwin, but that is almost picked off, and we can't have that. Baker will come out here on 3rd and long, dropping back, needing a big play, looking for Ridley across the middle, and Ridley will get the clutch 1st down. Tennessee has the faster defense, so we're going to come out here and run a quick screen play to get Cam Akers in space, and he will pick up 5 yards. But we really need to make a big statement on this first drive, and Baker Mayfield will find Chenault across the middle, getting down inside the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys are in the move now inside the 6. Play action pass. Baker Mayfield looking to the end zone, and it is caught by you-know-who, Chris Godwin, the star of this playoff series, putting the Cowboys up early. And we missed our extra point, and Dak Prescott is faced with a 3rd and 6, and he has all day, and he will loft up a bomb that is caught inside the 5-yard line down to the 2. And Dak Prescott is in the zone now, and he's at the 2-yard line. He'll drop back and find his receiver, Rashid Shaheed, and just like that, the Titans are up 7-6. But the Cowboys are on the move early in the second, and Mayfield is looking for Godwin again, but it is knocked loose, incomplete. And you got to hold on to those, but we're going to bounce back as Mayfield scrambles to the right, trying to make a play. He'll just throw it up, and that is picked off. The first turnover of the game, and we cannot make plays like that in the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott is looking to make us pay for it on third down. He has the receiver wide open up the left sideline, getting down inside field goal range. But the Titans are not going to settle for a field goal as they come out here on 1st and goal, and Dak Prescott will run the read option, and he will just walk into the end zone to give the Titans a bigger lead. And at this point, the game could be potentially getting out of hand, as on 3rd and 3, we'll find Jake Johnson, but he will drop it. And we'll have to go for it on 4th down by 8, trying to keep it competitive. Baker Mayfield will scramble out to his right. He has nothing. He has no one open. He'll just throw it up, and that is interception number 2 of the game, and it is getting ugly here in this Super Bowl matchup. We will find a way to hold them scoreless, though, and we'd be here midway through the third with a chance to tie it up, and Mayfield will find Godwin on the sideline for the 1st down. And faced with another 3rd down, Baker Mayfield will hit the seam, and Shenault is wide open for a 1st down. And that's the play we need, but Baker Mayfield is going to come out and do something that he should never do, throw it off his back foot, and it is almost intercepted, putting the game away. And after trading field goals, we'll come out here to start the 4th quarter, down by 8, needing a touchdown to stay in this game. And Godwin will make the clutch catch near the midfield line. But we got to start to move quick as we'll run Harry up, and Mayfield will find Ridley across the middle, and he'll throw a juke, and Ridley is down the left sideline, and he will waltz into the end zone for the touchdown, bringing us within 2 points here in the Super Bowl. And we will need a 2-point conversion to tie it up, and we haven't had much success with 2-point conversions here in the playoffs, and that'll continue here as Baker Mayfield will almost throw an interception across the middle, and we will stay down 2 points. And the ball will go back to Dak Prescott and the Titans, and he's been carving this up all game, getting this clutch 3rd down conversion to move the sticks. And we got to play smart here as a touchdown will put this game out of reach, but we're leaving receivers wide open as number 87 makes this grab and gets down to the 48-yard line. But I got to give my defense some credit as Dak Prescott will come out on the read option, has the whole sideline, but a good tackle for a loss. But we got to watch the clock here as they've been eating up a lot of time here in the 4th quarter, and they just pick up the 8-yard gain with less than 4 minutes to go. And I know on this 3rd down, Dak Prescott has that trophy in his mind as he throws it up, but Travis Hunter is there for the deflection, holding Tennessee to 3. And Baker Mayfield gets the chance to come out here and answer, and he has glory on his mind as he finds Calvin Ridley across the middle. Calvin Ridley, who had that big touchdown earlier, gets another one here as he passes midfield. And Baker's going to drop back, and he has a man, and it's no other than Chris Godwin, who's been a star this whole playoff series, and he will get us into the end zone to give us the lead, but we left too much time on the clock. And yet another 2-point conversion here. We haven't had any luck today, and that'll continue as Cam Akers is stopped short. Dak Prescott now has an opportunity here on 4th and 7 to take his team down the field and win the game. And he will make this conversion by finding a guy across the middle in between 4 defenders. And with 1:50 left on the clock, they have plenty of time. And they face a 3rd and long, and Dak Prescott has all the time in the world. And he will find his receiver, but he heard footsteps and drops it. And here we are on another 4th down with the Super Bowl on the line. Dak Prescott in the gun, and once again, he has a clean pocket, all the time in the world, finds the receiver up the seam for the 1st down. And they're in field goal range now with 1:15 left, and they will make another big completion to number 85, getting down to the 15. And this is getting scary now. 47 seconds left, and we might have to consider letting them score it here just to give ourselves a chance, as number 30 will get down near a 1st down, bringing up 3rd and 1. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to let number 36 score. I'm pulling my defenders back because we need a chance to get into the end zone and win it. And here we are, down by 5. Chris Godwin has been having the game of his career in the Super Bowl, and we got one shot to get down the field. Baker Mayfield dropping back just barely avoids the pressure and finds Jake Johnson for the 1st down. We'll burn our last time out, and Baker Mayfield will drop back. He has Calvin Ridley. Ridley has a step, and Ridley will get down inside the 20. And we're just going to rush it to the line. We don't have time. 2 seconds left. Baker Mayfield looking for Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson is in the end zone, and that is a touchdown. And the Dallas Cowboys will win with a walk-off touchdown in the Super Bowl. 27-26 is your score. We beat the Tennessee Titans. This has to be the greatest Super Bowl comeback of all time. And shout out to the rookie Jake Johnson. He has been an integral part of all three of our fourth quarter comebacks in this playoff run, and he shines with the greatest touchdown of his career, easily. And Baker Mayfield can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was ready to get rid of Baker Mayfield after season 1. He came out with 2 back-to-back 4,000-yard passing seasons, protecting the ball, and he showed why he was the starting quarterback here in this playoff run with some amazing performances. He's clearly our Super Bowl MVP, and we did it, guys. We rebuilt the Dallas Cowboys, and it only took us 3 years. Replaced the entire roster with a bunch of randoms, and they came together with so much team unity, I can't even believe it. We had some rookies come in here, Princely, Uman Malilan, Travis Hunter, Popeye Williams, Jake Johnson, these guys, the leaders of this team, the future of this team. Chris Godwin having a career year, winning NFC Offensive Player of the Year. And I mean, this team did it. 9-8, started off 9-4, finished the year on a 4-game losing streak, but we were able to get right back on our winning ways, finishing off the year with a 4-game win streak in this playoff run with some crazy nail-biters down the stretch, including, like I said, the best fourth quarter comeback in the Super Bowl of all time. Hey, guys, look, this has been real fun to work on. If you guys want to see more rebuilds like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to see other challenges like this, make sure you check out this video tagged right here. Until next time, stay safe, stay conscious. I'm out of here. Peace out.